It's time for unpacking, and I have my brother from another mother, my friend Mophty. What's happening? What's happening, bro? What's happening, bro?
What's up?
How you been, bro?
I mean, I'm good.
Hey, Charlie, the hair is longer.
You sure?
The swag is on point high.
Bless up.
How you been, bro?
I mean, I've been around.
But what you doing with the hair? Are we just leaving it?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like growing it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I spend a lot of like trimming all the time, so I realize
this guy is smart.
This
guy's got the keys. Hey, that's what this guy
man.
This guy's got the keys. Oh man, Charlie, it's good to have you here, man.
Yeah, bless up, bro.
How's music been?
I mean, it's been. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a bit stressing, but I mean, we want to do with it. I feel like, I mean, you have to go through that.
Is it everything you thought it would be? Because in this space, when you get into music, you're so happy.
Yeah.
You're so excited. Oh man, Charlie, this is my dream.
Yeah, man.
And then your music takes off.
Yeah.
Right? That's an experience every artist wants to experience, but will not experience.
Exactly.
Is it everything you thought it would be? This experience again?
No. I mean, I feel like, I don't know if I'm getting you right, but I feel like I still have a lot to do.
Okay.
And I would say I appreciate where I've reached, but I still feel like I have a lot to do that I'm still doing with the help. I mean, with the help of my team. So I mean, we're still on it. That's what I can say.
So does it fall more on the good side or the negative side?
Both. Because I'm dealing with it all.
Because the thing is, by we I mean the fans. Because even as artists, we're also fans of other artists.
Exactly.
We see the glitz and the glamour.
Sure.
The music video, like I'm saying, Mophty looking fly in big music studios.
Yes,
but Mophty no get problem. But he's got hit songs left, right, and center. Right?
No, we get like we've got the most, like I would say I've got many problems. I was a person. I don't know what other artists are going through, but I personally, I mean, I'm facing a lot musically, and also like, bro, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. Like from composition to releasing to promote, it's a whole lot. Like, so the song.
I think we're in a space where which might be a good thing. It's not a bad thing that it happens to artists, but the fact that we're able to speak about these things, openly. Because again, what we see is what we see. Mophty doesn't have no issues when he's making music. He's enjoying his time. What's been some of the difficult parts of this journey so far, would you say?
Okay, so with me, first of all, I would say financially, it wasn't easy because, after case, people were expecting, much from me.
Yeah.
And looking at my state or my condition as at that time, I mean, people thought I was okay.
Yeah.
Of course I was, but the support I needed to push my other songs after case was kind of, difficult for me as at that time. But I mean, from comments I received, when I post, people telling me, you are no more, like you are out.
Wow.
Because
after one song.
Yeah, after one song, I was surprised. Meanwhile, I had so many songs out there that I was trying to release way before Case came into the picture. So the comments from people, but initially was getting to me. Like because I was fresh.
You're human, bro.
Yeah, I was fresh in the system. Like I was fresh on social media.
Yeah.
So it was really getting to me. But it got to a time, I was like, yo, let me do my thing.
It's crazy, and I don't know if there's any other industry that experiences this, but the way our careers or journeys can go from 0 to 100 in terms of people's responses. Like today, everybody loves you. Tomorrow, you're doing nothing with your career.
That reminds me.
Please tell me.
I mean, I remember when Case Blue, when I go on live, it's crazy. People joining my live was crazy. Like, it was very encouraging. I remember when I released On My Way, my second song after Case. I mean, the reaction was crazy. But I got to a time when I released after On My Way, the other songs, trust me, bro, it was like I felt like, yo, am I not coming out? People are not hearing me. Like, nobody's like, even when I go on live, like, nobody joins me. It was crazy. So it got to me when I post Does It Goes. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
So my team was like, yo, Charlie, that's how the algorithm works. So just forget about it, do your own thing. And shouts to Master Gazi. Like, so many people told me a lot that, I mean, actually kept me going, because I nearly gave up. I was like, yo, what's happening?
After Case, you nearly gave up?
I nearly, of course, because I was fresh, right? Yeah. I was fresh. I didn't know how it works over there, because I was getting like close to 1 million views on TikTok, on Instagram, like that kind of thing. So imagine all of a sudden your views dropping, like it's hard for you to even get 2K over there.
Wow.
And I was like, what's happening? And the comments, you are no more, like you are off. You are, no, man, we'll talk about music, that kind of thing. And I was like, wow, what's happening? So
I mean, social media is the most wicked judge.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I just let it go.
It's also very interesting how you can be doing the same thing you're doing, and you have somebody tells you what you're doing is whack, and somebody tells you that they love what you do.
Same
and I
question.
think, right? They should tell you that should tell you that just keep doing what you're doing.
Exactly.
If you could change your story, would you, because of this experience? Because again, very often, right, we become victims of success.
Exactly.
Where we do so well, now we're expected to continue with doing so well, forgetting that we're human. And it's like if Cristiano Ronaldo wins a Ballon d'Or, or he scores 30 goals, and the next year he scores 22 goals. Isha. Right?
That's like it. Yeah. It works like that.
So if you could change your story, would you change it, or are you at the point where you've accepted that, this is what happened to me and this is life?
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to. Yeah, I'm not gonna change anything. I feel like it's part of it, and I've come to realize you don't need everybody to accept you who you are. Like you don't need everybody to like what you do.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. I've become used to that. So right now, when I post whatever people say about me,
so that's where you are mentally right now.
Yeah, I mean,
it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Let's do it. And do you know what? When I snubbed whatever they were saying about me, the comment and stuff, and I kept on doing what I'm doing. Now it's like, I mean, I can see myself like I'm still doing well.
Yeah.
Because at first it was getting to me, but when I overlooked that and I kept on doing what I'm doing, now I'm doing well. With my new single, shouts to everybody out there. Yeah, really, jamming to it, and I feel like I'm still coming back. Bro, I'm still doing what I'm doing.
I'm glad you didn't give up, bro.
Yeah, no.
That's too much challenge. This guy wants to give up. Like, I'm glad you didn't give up, bro.
Yeah, so many.
Yeah.
I'm one person that like I'm a bit emotional, but the industry has taught me how to be hard.
How did you get to this point where you're calm and comfortable? Because I'm reading your demeanor about sharing these stories.
Exactly.
Again, we put these things out there, and still the negativity is going to come, right? People are still going to say what they say. How did you get to this place? Was it because of those experiences?
No, I feel like I was born to do this, and I didn't have to give up. Like I don't have to give up because I left everything behind me because I completed school. My mom and dad were on me like, why are you stopping this? Why are you? So once I've chosen to do that, I mean, it comes with a price. So I got to pay for it. And I feel like this is what I mean. I mean, it's supposed to be like that. I can't change it. I can't force people. I can't go and like do a video. Yo, please like don't insult me. That. So I feel like this is how it is. I mean, it is what it is. So I should just deal with it, and I'm dealing with it. Yeah,
man.
Sure,
bro. Charlie, that's good, man. Thank you for sharing. And like I said, I'm very glad you didn't stop. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people listening to this right now will be like, "What, Mophty?" And you're dealing with these things, so privately.
Exactly.
And again, thinking about how to even express yourself publicly is another thing.
Yeah.
Do you come out and be honest? Because I'm sure on this journey, some people have let you down. Some people you look up to are not there for you.
Sure.
Do you say this? Do you not say this? So big shout out to you, man. And the good thing is you're still releasing music.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. I mean, shouts to Master Gazi. He actually, I would say he put me back on my toes because I remember one day he called me. He realized because the energy at the point in time wasn't coming anymore. Because when Kids Blew, we were together, like we were rolling together with Mr. Drew. Shouts to Mr. Drew as well. So when he realized I was not like my postings, like I was not active on social media, because of what he saw in me, he called me privately. I was like, yo, I don't see you're not being active anymore. What's up? So I told him everything, like, yo, this is what's happening. I mean, there's a whole lot going on. And he was like, come to the studio. I mean, let's work together. So I would say he actually got me back on my feet. That's
Master Gazi.
Yeah, Master Gazi. He actually got me back on my feet and, said a whole lot. Told me how the industry works and I shouldn't take everything personal. Like I should just be doing my thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like basically he actually put me back on my toes and I'm still doing what I'm doing.
Before we get to your new song, I think back in the day, right, when there was a lot of artist grooming, right?
Yeah,
like camp artists go to an interview like this, release this music now. But with the way the world is positioned now in social media and access, now we're just thrust into it. You have a viral song, you have a hit song. There's nobody who's going to tell you, don't go here, don't talk to this person, don't do this. Carry yourself like this. And so many artists and creatives I talk to, the things they tell me off air, if they said on air,
I swear,
crazy.
So
I don't
crazy.
think the internet will be able to handle it.
Sure.
Because they're going through these things and they can't talk about it. And it's all because of how people see me.
Exactly.
So to any extent that you can share the story, Charlie, big shout out to you, man.
Bless
and
up,
right now, we know say full music they come. More music.
Of course, like I have
like
an EP coming out. No, come on. I have a studio. So what makes you think?
I should come to your studio.
Of course, I can't wait to see you there. So I mean, you should know we are not stopping right now, and I'll be coming out with an EP after this song with Kuami Eugene. I have a couple of artists on. So I mean, we're not stopping.
So
it's still on
I think
it.
we should just dive into it. You and Kuami Eugene.
Kuami Eugene, yeah.
Bro, that's a deadly combination. I
swear.
think. You know, a bundle of talent in a small space. How did that link up come about? Did you reach out to him?
No, we didn't reach out to him. How it happened, like I always say, it's been always a miracle to me how, you know, I get, you know, big artists like that on my song, because the song was a complete song. You know, I recorded that at my studio. I took it to Master's place, and Master was like, "Yo, yes, let's release the song. Okay. It's a banger." So it was a complete song. So while shooting the visualizer at the studio, we were shooting the visualizer, and Kwame came around to mix a song with, Master mixes his songs.
Yeah.
So he was just around. So whilst mixing the song, and then, you know, my boss actually, he played the song, like.
When he just heard
he just heard it. Was like, this guy, what's up? Like, he's good. So, he just loved the song and decided to do something right there. So he was just at that spot, he killed it. And then it was like, yo, Charlie.
Bro, with everything you've been through, I think there's also a lot of divine intervention.
Yeah, that's what
Drew,
I feel. Yeah, exactly.
Just did a verse, put it out there.
Because I'm one person that I don't really like. I'm not too desperate to have a, let's say, top artist on my song. Okay. I feel like, let's do it. It's always been me. Like, I want to do it. I want to do it. So, to always have a miracle like that, like people loving my craft, like my song, trying to be on it without maybe reaching out to the person, I feel like it's a blessing to me all the time. And shouts to Kuami Eugene.
Yeah, man. Shouts to you, man. That's a dope song, I have to say. One thing I want to ask you before we get to the song.
Yeah.
What's your definition of success right now? Because you've experienced the high of height. Right? And you've been through what you've been through.
Yeah.
So with where you are mentally and emotionally, what do you look forward to as an artist, as a creative?
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know how to define this, but, it's hard for me. I don't know how to say this. But I feel like success for me, personally, is about you being able to deal with the ups and downs, the lows and highs, not focusing on, negativity. Like me personally, or I personally have once some time ago, I focused on the negativity, letting what people say get to me. But I realized to be a successful person, you don't need to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
And that is what I've laid down, like I've let go of my life, because I just feel like I need to do what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm doing.
I think you're at the point of realization, because but what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
There are people who've won multiple awards,
exactly,
and they've not realized this. Like they're still chasing something,
exactly,
and they're not happy. But when you can get to the point where I'm grateful, I'm happy, I release when I want to release. However it's accepted is accepted.
Exactly.
See, the biggest people in the world are not here.
Yeah.
So big shout out to you, man. So what's the song called again, you and Kuami Eugene?
Yeah, it's titled Single.
Wait, are you single?
Yeah, no. I'm
single. Is that why you released the song?
Okay.
What's going on?
Like, I'm not in the single per se, but I just feel like titling that way. Like, give me that title to it.
Okay.
Because it matched the song. That's what I feel. Yeah.
Okay, so single.
Yeah.
So should we shout out all the singles out there?
Yeah.
Shout out all the singles out there, man.
Yeah, because and one thing is, Kwame also partly directed the song.
Okay.
How it should be, like where we should break and how it should go. Okay. Shouts to Kuami Eugene. Bless up.
I like the idea behind the song, because I heard it. Anybody here will say, oh, is it because you're single? But you're telling somebody you don't want to be single.
Exactly.
That's interesting, bro. That's music. Bro, where can we find you on social media, man?
Yeah, so on all social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook is Mophty Legacy, Mophty, everywhere, _ Legacy, Legacy.
Nice one, bro. Thank you so much for coming through. We appreciate you. You're my brother for life.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear more music.
Yeah,
they're going to be releasing.
Yeah, man.
I do have to let him go.